Hi, this is Wesley, and today I have with me my good friend Mitchell. So, thank you for tuning in to the Underground Geek Shack. We are going to be talking about Spider-Man No Way Home, right?
Right.
Cool. So, hey, do you want to know something?
Yeah, sure, why not?
The multiverse is real.
Absolutely. Let's dive in.
Alright, so, I still can't believe that this movie is 2 hours long.
Yeah, the Marvel movies have been varying. I think this has been the longest one in this Phase 4 so far.
Yeah.
It's very involved. A lot of moving parts.
Because, first we start off with our Spider-Man, Tom Holland.
Right.
Which, in my notes, I basically just referred to him as Earth 616.
He's not my Spider-Man. My Spider-Man, we're going to get into that. Not my Spider-Man.
The MCU's version of Spider-Man. Right. My Spider-Man is Tobey Maguire.
Okay, since you let the cat out of the bag, Tobey Maguire. Anyway.
Yeah. But, since we start off with the MCU's version of Spider-Man,
right.
and, you see that it picks up from Far From Home left off. And now everyone knows, oh snap, Spider-Man's
Peter Parker. And who saw that coming? That's never been done before.
Yeah.
It's been done in the comics.
In the comics, yeah.
But never been done on screen, cartoon, live action, or otherwise. Has it ever been done? I don't think it's even ever been done in a video game. Aunt May is known.
Aunt May
Mary Jane obviously knows. But other than that, it's always been those two people.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah. And then it's just like, now that the fact that the entire world knows, then it's like, well, you can't keep this a secret now.
Well, to draw this parallel, and this is a completely different superhero from a completely different franchise and a completely different brand. Like, let's think, what if everybody knew Batman was Batman just one day? How would that would change everything like that?
That would definitely change everything.
Right, and now everybody knows Peter Parker. He's Spider-Man. Here we go.
It's almost...
What do we do now?
The weird thing is that, even though, now that everyone knows that, that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, it's weird because now I'm thinking back to, I think it was in one of the comics where, I think it was a huge civil war that was going on, and so Spider-Man was having to fight Hobgoblin and everyone else.
Right.
And then it got to a point where Hobgoblin was like, oh snap, you're Peter Parker. And then it was just like, how the heck do you know that I'm Peter Parker? And then it wasn't just the fact of, yeah, I know you're Peter Parker, but now I'm going to actually go after your loved ones. And I'm just like, does Hobgoblin actually know where these people live? And then it's like...
Well, if he knows who he is, probably.
Yeah. And then I was like, wait a minute. And then it was interesting because everyone else around was like, oh snap, he's just a kid, he's just a teenager. You mean to tell me we've been saved by a teenager multiple times and nobody thought to...
Well, call back to the second Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. You didn't know who he was, but on the subway his mask comes off.
Yeah. And
everybody looks at him, he's just a kid. He's no older than my son, a guy said.
Yeah.
Man, some of you are not going to know that reference because you're too young, and that's okay. Anyway.
Don't worry, I'll put something in so they at least know.
Right. But just, you don't know who he is, but that draws that parallel back to this movie.
Yeah.
He's just a kid. He's just a kid that can do these amazing things.
Yeah. And then,
What now?
I'm jumping around.
Right.
So.
Me too. I went back 20 years.
You jumped in that time machine real quick.
Yeah. I mean, well, that's what this movie does.
Yep. But the thing is that, because now I was thinking about, because, you know how, in most times you have, a singularity point, right?
Right.
And so, for Tobey Maguire, it was Uncle Ben.
Right.
For Andrew Garfield, it was Uncle Ben.
It was Uncle Ben.
And then, I think in order for it to have happened the way it happened, it had to be Aunt May.
And I just want to say, I'm so glad that Marvel and the MCU did not kill Uncle Ben again. I did not want to see him die again. I was so glad that he was already dead. Thank God that Uncle Ben was dead before this whole thing started.
Yeah.
Because nobody wanted to see him die again.
I was trying to figure out, I was like, please don't bring Uncle Ben back into this.
Not again. I've seen that man die twice.
Yeah.
And it sucked both times.
Oh, yeah. And then, even with the way how May had to go out in this one, it was still heartbreaking, though.
Right. And Spider-Man, in order to be Spider-Man, has to have tragedy.
Yeah.
He's that guy that gets all the way to the point where he's like, okay, everything's going to be okay, and then something, bang, it's not. Yeah. That's what makes Spider-Man Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So,
and the fact
he's that tragic hero.
Yeah, he's the tragic hero, and then the one thing that you can also learn from him is that, you know, Spider-Man always gets back up. No matter how much he gets beaten, he can always get back up.
Unless he gets turned to dust.
No, yeah, unless he gets blipped. Yeah.
In-game.
But, like, you know, it's trying to figure out... I guess one thing that you can kind of take, that I kind of took away from this is that, like, one, you need time to grieve for, you know, the people that, you know, that have lost.
Yeah, anybody that has experienced loss. In this year, my grandfather passed away, and that's still, my family, my loved ones are still dealing with that.
Yeah.
So, and it's cool to see those parallels in a movie, in a superhero movie, because who predominantly watches this? Us.
Yeah.
And kids.
Yeah.
So, kids, everybody experiences death.
Yeah.
So, it's good to have that in a movie and make it relatable for all ages, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
And this movie does a very good job of that.
Oh. But then the interesting thing is that it also parallels the villains as well. Because, like, I think it was the way how Doc Ock said it when he was talking about Norman. And he's like, either Norman's still alive or you're just chasing a ghost.
Yeah, and it was awesome. Awesome how they put that together. Because they knew about each other.
Yeah.
And when they meet up in the basement or whatever it's called,
basement,
and doctors, there you go. I'm not stupid. And when he meets up there, and he's like, "You should be dead," and Osborn looks at him like, "What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah,
I'm not dead. So you died 2 years ago." And everybody's just trying to figure out, what
happened? Yeah.
And then it was just cool to see those characters interact, because you never got to see them interact before.
Yeah.
In the original movies.
And then even Sandman commented on it too when he was like, yeah, he was like Osborn, you died by your own glider, and then he was like, Otto, you sat there and you died in the river. And I was like, it's weird because, like, as I was watching this, I was like, oh yeah, that's right, all three of you are from the same universe.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely, I've never seen a movie do that before.
Oh, yeah.
So, and it brought so many movies together, including Amazing Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had, what's his name?
You had,
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx, yeah.
I watched this movie yesterday,
Max.
buddy, I swear to God. Max. What's his name, though? Shock. Or... Electra. There you go. Electra. Yeah, I'm so glad that he wasn't blue.
Like, at first he was, like from that far away distance.
Yeah, but that was just the pop of it. Yeah, okay. I was just thrilled that he wasn't blue.
I'm glad that they went with his comic design.
Yes, and Marvel in this phase of movies, you see them start to get back to the original.
Yeah. Like,
this is the way they look in the book. This is where they're going to look on screen.
Yeah.
And I think that's awesome. I mean, they've always done that to an extent, but this phase 4, this next timeline of movies that we're going into.
Yeah. Jeez, they were like, I'm just gonna say, even the fight scenes in this were
fight scene in the apartment with the Green Goblin and Spider-Man. I didn't care who won. Like, they were both just beating the hell out of
They were just it was literally a boxing match.
It was great, and William Dafoe, he did all of his own stunts.
Yeah,
he's 70 something. I think he's 70.
Yeah,
he's lucky he didn't die.
Because like, when I heard that William Dafoe was gonna do his own stunts, I was like, "Are you sure about this? Are you sure you don't want to get someone else?"
That's the only way he would do the part, though.
Yeah, and it was good on him because he did really good.
No, the fight scene in the apartment, that's one of the best that Marvel has ever done in a movie, in my opinion.
Yeah. Heck, even the laugh from Goblin that he did when he was just getting wailed on. And then when he just started laughing, that even sent chills down my spine. And I was like,
at the time, this is a completely different franchise, completely different movie. WB, if you're watching this, you missed the ball. He should have been the Joker at some point. You really dropped the ball on that. He's perfect. Anyway, yes, he's just a great actor.
Oh, yeah.
Anything he's in.
Oh, yeah.
Anything he's in. And he is the Green Goblin. I wouldn't have liked any... If they recasted that, I wouldn't have liked it. I wouldn't have liked it. I wouldn't care who you got.
First person that would have automatically popped into my head was Willem Dafoe.
Nobody's going to top Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Ever. You can't recast Iron Man now because he played it so well.
Yeah.
Who do you get to play Iron Man? You don't.
Yeah.
Iron Man's dead. That's it.
Yeah.
No more Iron Man.
Because, like, I think when we got, like, teaser trailers for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and everyone was like, "Oh, we should get Iron Man," and I'm like, "How?"
They were gonna do Tom Cruise, and I think, I'm not for sure. Maybe this was just a rumor. They did film some scenes. I don't know if this is a real thing, but I'm so glad if they did, they didn't use it, because I don't need to see another Iron Man. I don't care.
If I want to see any Iron Man, I want to see
Robert Downey Jr. Period. He's Robert Downey Jr. in every universe, and the Green Goblin should be the Green Goblin in every universe.
Yeah. Like.
And the hints to other movies that are coming up with this one, of course, you're going to get the Hobgoblin with Ned. You get, And then Doctor Strange mentions it when they're on the Statue of Liberty. Did you just open up a portal? Interesting. He's the Hobgoblin. Now he doesn't know who Peter is.
Yeah, so, that's true.
You're finally going to get to see them fight.
Now that I think about it, because remember when they were sitting there making the cures for everyone, and Ned sat there and he was like, "I promise I won't turn into a supervillain and try to kill you."
Yes, no.
And then now the fact that he doesn't know who Peter is, that hurts. And like not like when you actually think about it, and when that actually comes to fruition, you're like, oh.
And then the most painful thing about the movie to me is not even Aunt May dying. It's the fact that nobody knows who he is. He just went through this loss. He saved the world. And nobody knows. Like, they know Spider-Man. They just don't know Peter Parker. The girl that he loves doesn't know him.
His best friend doesn't know him. Like,
and he just lost his mom, his aunt, mom, everything. He lost everything he knew.
Yeah.
And we didn't see it, but he lost his uncle. He has no one. Everybody. This is horrible.
And then also the fact that, like, you know, all of his grades and everything have basically just been stripped. So literally nobody. He is like Peter Parker.
He's living in a trashy apartment like God intended Spider-Man to live. I was so happy with that.
When I saw
every
that,
Spider-Man has lived in a crappy apartment. Every one of them.
Yeah, because like when I saw that, like the first thing that popped into my head was the Spider-Man PS4 game, and I was like, yo, that's from the game.
I was waiting for the Russian chick from the original trilogy to walk out and say, "Welcome to your apartment." I wanted that to happen so bad. Like, you can't have Mary Jane, but you can have her. You can start anew.
That would have been interesting.
I would have laughed. I would have loved it.
But man, like, they put so many. I'm also like kind of surprised at the fact that they even had a Stan Lee lookalike.
Yeah,
in the film too.
And it's so weird.
Not seeing him in the movies.
There's something missing from every movie, every series, because he was in everything.
Everything, yeah.
He's not even in the series. I mean, he's dead.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Stan Lee.
Yeah. But I always lent his voice to
and it was his cameos were always funny, like everything, and like the one in Deadpool.
Yep.
Like, that was hilarious.
Think about the Amazing Spider-Man sitting there as the librarian.
Yeah, like two monsters, superhero and a monster fighting each other.
You're just doing his own thing.
That's exactly what an old person would do, though. Like, all right, I'm 90. If you kill me, you kill me.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna keep. But and then Andrew Garfield coming back was cool.
Oh yeah.
And Tobey Maguire, the real Spider-Man, everybody. Him coming back was cool, and them guiding him.
Oh yeah.
I wanted him to kill the Green Goblin so bad. I wanted him to die.
Part of me was like, do it.
Just kill him. I was like, it's okay.
And then part of me was like, he ain't gonna do it though.
You get a gimme on this one, Nick. You know? It's alright.
And it's just cool the fact that, like, to see how each one of them went to go fight their own, fight their own villain.
And you got closure. Because, really, I mean, especially the Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't finish that trilogy yet.
Yeah, that's true.
So you got no closure with that. And then there was supposed to be more Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and there should have been. Venom killed that. We'll get into that in a second. But there was no closure. And you kind of got that, okay, now we can move on.
Yeah.
And that was cool.
And then, like, even when Andrew Garfield, when he sat there and took out Electro, and then he was like, Max,
and they were talking
and
like,
they're just sitting there just talking, and then I just like how Max was like, in all honesty, I thought you were a black guy, and I was like,
it was Miles Morales.
It was Miles Morales, and I was like, yo, that's a nod at Miles, and I was like, all right.
I think he's gonna show up eventually.
I'm pretty sure.
He's got to show up for it. Because in the original Homecoming, the guy that he traps in the parking garage,
his uncle.
is Miles Morales, his uncle.
Yeah.
So bet you didn't know that.
Go back and listen to it. You'll know.
But yeah, it's cool how there's always been little Easter eggs with Marvel, but they're really just dumping them on with this movie.
Oh yeah.
And it was really fun to watch. I mean, it came out almost how long ago? But rewatching it again this week, I forgot how good it was. I mean, it's one of the best Marvel movies that has ever come out. Oh, yeah. And Doctor Strange was great in it. The fight between him and Doctor Strange.
Yeah, that one.
That was awesome.
That one was good.
And he beat him with math.
Who would have thought?
You know,
math.
Well, Peter Parker, yeah, maybe. But yeah, the one thing I didn't like about it is it kind of made Doctor Strange look vulnerable. He doesn't need to look vulnerable yet.
Yeah. Leave that for the Multiverse of Madness.
Oh God. That's another show entirely. I don't think you'd be able to air that. It was interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with the character. I believe that Hobgoblin's obviously next.
Oh yeah.
If he's not next, he's next to next.
Yeah. I know, because definitely like if they go into the whole Hobgoblin thing, that's gonna have to be something that's gonna be like really good.
Yeah, that's a 3-hour movie if they do it right.
Yeah.
And then you got Venom. You got Venom at the end, the post-credit scene. Venom. Tom Hardy was just sitting at a bar and then he just disappears, and I was just heartbroken because I wanted to see that so bad. But then you get that little symbiote from So we'll see where that goes. Who does the MCU? Obviously, they're not going to use Tom Hardy. They're not going to, because if they were going to do it, they would have done it right then.
Yeah.
Who do you cast as Venom? It's hard to have two versions of a character in two franchises. It can be done.
It can.
But it's hard, because if somebody nails a character and this guy goes over here and screws it up, then what do you do?
No, honestly,
it makes that movie bomb.
I don't really know. Because at first I was going to say the dude who did Venom the first time.
Or have we already met the guy who's going to be Venom? I mean, have we met Eddie Brock? Kind of, sort of.
Kind of.
Yeah. I mean, it's... What I would do is I would get away from Eddie Brock, because it's a different universe.
It's a different
one,
yeah.
Flash Thompson.
Yo, that would be good too.
That's what I would do. I hate that. I hate whoever you are. If you're watching, I don't like you as an actor. You suck. That's my Venom.
But it would be, because there has been... Yeah, Flash Thompson was Venom at one point.
He was a long time ago.
And I feel like that would be that would be a good...
You can pull that off now.
Yeah, because since he doesn't know.
I mean, nobody's there. I mean, he's not going to be reporting for the Daily Bugle and not getting into politics, but if you've seen InfoWars, they basically models the Daily Bugle. Somebody's going to know what I'm talking about, and they're going to laugh their ass off. My bad word. Anyway, it's hilarious. If you don't know what it is, Google it. Just look at the set. Don't listen to anything that Lunatic says. Just look at the set. Anyway, it's the funniest thing. I laughed at it because I know it was. But J.K. Simmons coming back.
Yeah.
He was in the original trailer. Man, he made
his
made scenes. He stole every scene he did. Like, you think about the wedding, like in The Office, in the third one, when the secretary says, "Moa, when your wife called, she lost your wallet. Thanks for the good news." That's a great line. Yep. Every husband can relate to that. I mean, every boyfriend can relate to that. And then when they're at the wedding, don't open the caviar. Yep. He's not concerned that his son just got dumped at the altar. Don't open I can send that back. Yeah. I can get my money back. That's awesome. He's like the ultimate. Like, I want to hate him, but it's just, you're funny.
Because like,
we all know that jerk that you really want to dislike.
Yep.
But he's just I'm that jerk.
I don't know why. Like, as you were talking about it, I thought back to.
I'm older than you.
I thought back to when he was trying to. I think it was in Spider-Man 3, and he was trying to call for Peter, and then he was like, "Dang it, where's Peter?" And so like he looks at this little kid. He was like, "Hey kid, give me the camera," and he was like, $100. And he was like,
"Camera, that's extortion."
He just takes it, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh." But man, you're right that like he steals almost everything that he's in.
He's just a good actor. He's good in that show, and we're getting off topic here, but he's good in that show.
Invincible.
He's Omni-Man, and he's a good actor in that show too. But he's just so good. He's just a good actor.
I remember when we're still going off on this tangent, but like when I was watching Omni-Man, and I watched someone do a reaction to some of the lines from Omni-Man.
Oh yeah.
And somebody was like, "They said, who hurt you?"
No, yeah, he's rough. I watched Invincible not knowing what it was. Because everybody where I worked was like, you gotta watch this. I don't watch anime until just recently. And it was it's unlike anything I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
He's so violent.
Oh yeah.
Like, he's angry. He needs counseling.
Yeah, that counseling would probably help.
Yeah, he's just such... it's a family show. Don't let your children watch Invincible. It's a cartoon, but it's not for children at all. Let them watch Family Guy or South Park before you let them watch Invincible. Just a good actor. He's good in everything he's in. His commercials, his farmer's commercials, his insurance commercials. The fact that he's willing to come back and do something like that, even if it's just a small role, hope they bring him back. Oh, yeah. I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
I mean, he's Commissioner Gordon. He's John Jonah Jameson, and he's Commissioner Gordon. What's not to like about that? That's like the ultimate combination. Mm-hmm. But obviously, at the end of this movie, you get into the Multiverse of Madness. Won't get into that.
The one thing we will get into, though, because remember during the whole fight, how the spell actually breaks out.
You get to see some characters. You see some other,
yeah. And so I was
Wolverine is there, everybody. He's there.
Craven was also there, too.
Craven's there. They're making that movie, too. They're going to have two Craven. We're going to have two of everything.
Oh, yeah.
And it's an embarrassment of riches, but it might be trash at the same time, and I'm worried.
Because, like...
Deadpool was in there. He was in there. Everybody missed that. He's in there.
I saw Craven there, and then I also saw someone who looked like Madam Web.
Yes. And they're making her movie.
So I'm waiting on that one.
Yeah, they're making her movie. So I think that you can have two characters. Like I said, you can do Flash Thompson, but if you're going to make all these movies, you can have two movies. You can have two Madam Webs. You can't have two of everything.
Yeah.
They're going to have to just bite the bullet, make the money, and blend everybody together. That's the best way to do it.
That's the only way to do it.
Look, everybody, you're going to make money. Mm-hmm. Greed is not a problem here, because you're going to make $100 million every time you do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go see it twice. So
I'll probably see it 3 times.
Well, I'm not going to do that because I have bills. But, yes. I mean, the options we are in, we thought the golden age of superhero movies was gone after Endgame. At least a lot of people did. Yeah. But now we're starting to see, we're just in the middle of it. And that's exciting as a fan and as a nerd.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting into the multiverse now. Mm-hmm. With the original saga, you kind of knew where it was going. There was always, okay, we're headed to Avengers, we're headed to Ultron,
It's like everything kind of like a
Thanos. Especially after the first Avengers, Thanos is coming. Yeah. 8 years, Thanos was coming.
Yeah. Because you have the
waited 8 years for this man. I could have became a doctor. It took him 8 years to get here.
Yep.
And then he just kills everyone, and it was wonderful.
With that one snap.
It was wonderful. I was so happy when he won. Everybody was crying. I was like, yes. Because he needed to come in and kill everybody. You've been waiting for those guys so long. If they would have killed him in the first movie, would you have been pissed?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, you've been angry. Everybody, don't say you wouldn't. You would. Yeah. Because you waited so long. It's like, if Superman gets beat by Rocket the Raccoon, how mad are you? He's Superman. It's Rocket. You like Rocket the Raccoon, but can he beat Superman? No. It was Thanos, and now who is it? Yeah. Because you got Secret Wars. You got the what are they called? The shapeshifters.
Oh,
the aliens.
The Skrulls.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got them, but we haven't really seen them.
Because the only time we saw them was with Miss Marvel.
Yes.
No, not Miss Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Miss Marvel. That was a good show.
But Captain Marvel. Yeah, that was the only time. Well, was it?
No. They're in Loki.
They were in Loki. Yeah. Because they were in Loki, and then they were also in Far From Home.
And just saying, it pissed me off when they had Infinity Stones as paperweights in that show.
Right.
It just killed it for me. Because they were so powerful, and now they're just paperweights. And that doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
They got a bunch of them in a drawer.
What do I know? I just work here. Yeah. Even Loki was like,
yep.
This doesn't make any sense. So, obviously we got Kang to deal with now.
Yep.
He's going to become more prevalent in the next batch of movies coming out. I'm glad that the big bad is going to be more present this time.
Yeah.
You don't have to get a clip here. I was so excited in Guardians of the Galaxy when Thanos showed up on the throne. I was like, yes, he's going to do something, and he just doesn't.
Yep.
But Kang is going to do stuff, everybody. He's going to kill people, and it's going to be great.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because we've been waiting for Kang for
I think he'll show up in Guardians. He has to.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was about to say he kind of has to show up.
He has to, because some of them are going to die, and it's going to be wonderful. I like dark stuff. Okay, I want people to go away. Like Drax needs to go away. I don't like Drax, and that's going to be a very unpopular opinion, you know, but I don't like him. It's good to have a big bad that's going to be present. Mm-hmm. I don't like Ant-Man personally. I like the second one. I didn't like Ant-Man. Just doesn't do it for me. But Quantumania, I mean, you're going to get into that. Captain Marvel, she's gonna be in outer space dealing with Skrulls. You got Secret Wars coming up. You got a bunch of different stuff. It's a lot of moving parts. This movie was a crash course on what we're gonna have to deal with going forward. And then Multiverse of Madness, you got another crash course. And now
you also got to deal with the new Black Panther
and
too.
Now they shouldn't.
Well,
if anybody but his sister gets that mantle, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Because that's how it happens in the comic books, boys and girls. Reap Chadwick Boseman. I'm glad they're acknowledging that he's dead.
Yeah.
And that's sad, and that sounds very morbid, but he's gone.
And
everybody knows he's gone in real life.
Because, like, the thing is that, like, even though... Because, like, it's not only, this character is gone, but he himself is gone. And I'm glad that, like, they were like, alright, how are we going to make this film without him? And
right.
so...
Well, you couldn't have it where he just went away.
Yeah.
Either. Okay, he just don't want to do it anymore. Well, that doesn't work.
Yeah, because then everyone's like, what the heck? You did it for all this time, and now suddenly you just don't want to do it?
I think they're going to do Killmonger just because of Michael B. Jordan. I could live with it, but it wouldn't be accurate. I'm an accuracy guy, and I give them leeway, obviously, because every movie's not going to be accurate.
Yeah.
But his sister needs it.
Yeah.
She's a great actress,
too. Oh,
definitely,
yeah.
And it makes the most sense. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to everything they do.
Oh, yeah.
Really, She-Hulk I could probably skip, but Daredevil's in it, so I'm not going to. And Daredevil in this movie.
Oh,
Nobody cared about Daredevil in it, because you people make me angry. If you didn't care about Daredevil, you're not a fan. You're not even human.
Because, like, when he showed up, I was like... Because at first...
I watched the Netflix show. I popped.
I watched the Netflix show, and then when No Way Home came out, and I was like, alright. Because when they kept saying, "Oh, you're going to need to lawyer up," I was like,
"Well, no, it made the most sense to me because Matt Murdock is in New York, and he is technically, for those of you who didn't know, the Netflix shows that timeline is technically in line with the movies. They just didn't acknowledge each other.
Yeah.
So, in all actuality, Luke Cage could show up at some point.
True.
Jessica Jones could show up at some point. The Punisher could show up at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't ruin the Punisher, Marvel or Daredevil. Please, please. Rated R or nothing. All these characters, X-Men, they're coming.
Mm-hmm.
They've been mentioned.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, you've seen Wolverine in the when the sky opens up.
Mm-hmm.
Storm, Professor X is in.
Yeah, because he is
in Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Fantastic Four. Because like of course they're probably gonna have to sit there and redo.
They're gonna recast.
Yeah.
With Mr. Fantastic, and that makes me angry because John Krasinski is perfect, and then Emily Blunt, they're the right age.
Yeah.
Everything works. As long as it's not like the last Fantastic Four, then I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm one of the people that liked the original Fantastic Four.
The original, yeah.
Because they had Jessica Alba in it. I love you. Anyway, just because of that, it didn't have to be accurate. It just had Jessica Alba in it. It's golden. I mean, really, what's not to like? But
I still liked it though. It was still good.
Jessica Alba's in it. What's not to like? I mean, think about it. But
Chris Evans was in it too. What you think?
Who cares? Jessica Alba is in the movie. But it just getting it's a work it's opened up a whole world of possibilities like we've never seen before. We thought connected movies and connected universes were great with the first saga. Now you got 6 or 7 movies coming out every 2 years, and now it's just different franchises and different studios that have never really interacted before on screen. So in the cartoons, like on Disney Plus, they matter now. Watch What If anyway, even if you don't. Everything matters now. I mean, the new X-Men '97 cartoon they're coming out with matters. They're connecting cartoons with actual people. Everyone, this is cool. But it better be like the Space Jam, where like that half is like cartoons when they show up. That would be awesome. Yeah, man, I want to see Wolverine in his suit eventually.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be very upset if that doesn't happen. We went way off the rails, but this is great.
But it's been good. I think we should probably start wrapping up.
That's fine. It's your show, buddy.
But, so, Mitchell, thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed it.
Thanks. I hope you've enjoyed listening, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for listening to The Underground Geek Shack. See ya.